Hey, how's it going? It's Arie here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I want to talk specifically about how to make money on YouTube with affiliate marketing. So if you are looking to get into affiliate marketing and say you want to do that on YouTube, then that is definitely one of the best ways that you can get started with affiliate marketing. And in this video, I'm going to be going over how to get started with affiliate marketing on YouTube if you are a complete beginner and you really want to build a long-term business, through the concept of affiliate marketing by creating YouTube videos. Now, the number one thing that I want to mention right off the bat is that if you decide that you want to start YouTube, you decide that you want to start creating videos on your YouTube channel, and you decide that you want to start, promoting products in your videos, whether it's, products on ClickBank, whether it's JVZoo products, whether it is products off of Amazon's affiliate program, whatever it is that you're promoting, even if it's like a network marketing type of opportunity, the number one thing that you must have in the when you're first starting is you need to have a long-term mindset. You need to have both a long-term mindset and you need to be self-motivated. If you do not have a long-term mindset and if you are not self-motivated, then this is probably not the best thing for you to really get started with, because this is definitely something that will take a long-term commitment in order to really get the long-term results. So with YouTube, while it is one of the most powerful traffic sources out there, the thing with it is that very few people are able to fully commit because, if someone doesn't get results within like their first week or their first month or their first 2 months, then a lot of people, they tend to get discouraged. They say, oh, it's a scam, it doesn't work. All these gurus are just, they all just got lucky, and stuff like that. So the number one thing that you need to have is you need to have a long-term mindset and you need to be self-motivated. That is definitely the number one. The two things that I really just cannot stress enough is that if you decide that this is something that you want to do, you need to have a long-term mindset and you need to be self-motivated. So considering that you have a long-term mindset and you're also self-motivated, then this is definitely something that I highly recommend doing. And really, starting a YouTube channel in general is definitely one of the smartest things that you could really decide to do if you're looking to get into affiliate marketing anyway, because it's such a powerful traffic source, and because, it's some of the most powerful traffic out there. Think of it this way. YouTube is a search engine, much like Google. I could literally go into the search bar right here, and I could search up something like, how to do affiliate marketing, how to lose weight, how to improve relationships, or whatever the case is. I could look up pretty much anything into YouTube, just like, with Google. And when I search something up, I get, a list of results available, a list of different videos about that particular search term that I use. So think of it this way. Every single video that you put up on YouTube, regardless of the niche you go in, of course, I personally recommend starting with either the make money online niche, there's also the health and wellness niche, and there is the dating/relationships niche. Those three niches are by far the top three biggest niches, and regardless of what happens, as long as the internet exists and people are coming online looking for answers, those are the top three niches that, there will always be people searching up information on those three particular topics. I mean, it's pretty much there's really no debate about that. So starting a YouTube channel, back to, getting on YouTube, is that, YouTube is a search engine much like Google, and every single video that you put out is pretty much like a salesperson working for you 24/7. As long as you have a video or multiple videos on YouTube on the search engine platform, and as long as people are finding that video on a consistent basis, not only can you get paid via Google AdSense, which I don't fully recommend, relying on, but you could also get paid for any products that you recommend to your audience. So as you continue to build up your following on YouTube, as long as you continue to put up content regularly, eventually YouTube is going to start ranking a lot of the videos that you're putting up. And then once you have a large enough following that watch your videos on a consistent basis, then anyone who watches one of your videos, they decide to buy one of the products that you recommend, you get paid a commission on that. And that is with no extra effort on your end. So I want to show you exactly a few examples of different YouTubers that are actually doing this and actually succeeding. So, if I search up something like how to start affiliate marketing, of course, affiliate marketing is, that's one of the biggest niches in, online is, the niche of making money online, how to start affiliate marketing, how to grow a business online. This is by far, an evergreen niche where there's always going to be people looking up information on these three particular niches. Now, right at the top here, the top 3 results that when I searched this up are ODI Productions. There is John Crestani, which I've been following him for, a number of years. And then there's also Freedom Influencer. Now, these are the top 3. If I scroll down, I'll see, a bunch more. There's John Crestani again. We've got Howfinity, Franklin Hatchet, Project Life Mastery. Russell Brunson has even got a video in here, so that's pretty cool. So there's videos in here that talk about, how to get started in affiliate marketing. So anyone who searches up this particular phrase, they will find these videos or, videos, around this, category here. And when someone watches one of these videos, think of it this way. John Crestani only needed to put up this specific video one time. Let me mute this for a minute. I want that to play. I'm going to try muting that. But think of it this way. This video that John Crestani put up is a video that he only needed to upload just one time. He doesn't have to explain the concept of affiliate marketing, multiple times over and over again, because this entire video that he put up pretty much does all of the explaining for him. So anyone that searches up this particular phrase, they get to this video, they want to learn more about affiliate marketing, they could watch this video and it'll explain more about them. And a lot of these people that, come onto this video, of course, they're going to be people that are looking for how to make money online, how to really grow a business through the concept of affiliate marketing. And at the end of his video, in pretty much all of his videos, he recommends, if you want to learn more about the training that he is offering, you can go down in his link and check out his free training here. So in this case, he's got a free 6-week training course, and then there's a live training that he also has here. So if I go to this link right here, just to kind of give you an example, this is the link to his, I believe it's his, his free webinar. And this product is also inside of ClickBank. I've shown this a few times, but anytime someone watches this particular webinar, they go through the entire webinar and they learn more about what John Crestani is of course teaching. At the end of his webinar, he introduces his full training, which is of course a paid course that you got to buy in order to get access to. And anytime someone goes through this training, they buy the course at the end, John Crestani gets paid a commission. Now think of it this way. John Crestani, as I mentioned, he has of course been putting out lots of videos over the case of a number of years, and he's built up a very large following, which it shows here. He has about 178,000 subscribers that are subscribed to his channel. They get notified whenever he puts up a new video. And because of this, because of how powerful YouTube is, and since videos are a great way of really building up trust and building a connection with your audience, then his audience will of course be interested. They're already interested in whatever he recommends, and once they get to this page right here to check out his free training, they're already pre-qualified to buy whatever it is that he's recommending. And because of that, it's kind of like, compare it to like if you just were to, let's say, like buy solo ads, right? And you just send them straight to this, this specific page right here. Sure, you have your affiliate link, and if you send traffic to it, you can make sales that way. But, the problem with that is that, with the wrong pre-framing, it's very hard for a lot of people that you send this to, be actually interested in picking up the product, because if people actually don't know the person behind it who is actually recommending the actual product, like if you are just sending them straight to this page right here and you aren't taking time to build a connection with your audience and really explaining why this training is so valuable and how it could really help them, then they're not going to be as interested in picking up this training as if they were to if they watched a bunch of videos from the actual program creator or one other affiliate onto YouTube about that particular training. So that is really why, YouTube is such a powerful platform. And to really get started on YouTube, if you're looking to, of course, build up a personal brand on YouTube, which is something that I highly recommend, all you really need to do, the benefit with YouTube is that it is completely free to start. You don't need to, of course, pay anything. And it's one of the best ways to really build a business in the long term is actually by putting out lots of free content on a regular basis. So as I mentioned, all the videos that you put up in a particular niche and on your channel, they are pretty much salespeople working for you 24/7, pretty much on autopilot. And even if you aren't, say, like comfortable with getting on camera, I know in my case, I used to be completely terrified of stepping on camera, and it's something that I remember putting off for a very long time because I just I wanted to hide behind my computer screen for the longest time and hope that, I could, just make money by just, typing up stuff. But I realized that, videos is by far the, most powerful, form of media out there. And, more and more people are coming on YouTube every single day to consume content that is in the form of video. So that is why YouTube is such a powerful platform. And if you aren't, necessarily comfortable with getting on camera and you haven't had much experience with creating videos, really the only thing you need to get started is either your smartphone, or if you don't feel comfortable, shooting videos on your phone, you could always use your computer. You could use like a webcam and you could record videos that way. Or in my case, what I'm actually doing is I am recording videos using Screencast-O-Matic, which is actually a screen recording software, and it allows me to record both my computer screen and also my face. I could either record, the computer screen alone, just my face, or I could record both at the same time like how I'm doing right now. Now, by creating content on a regular basis, once you pick a niche, as I mentioned, you want to pick a niche that you are, of course, somewhat knowledgeable in. If you aren't particularly knowledgeable in a niche, I highly recommend finding a niche that is in very high demand. It's in a booming industry. Like as I mentioned, the top three are, of course, the make money online niche. There's the health and wellness niche, and there is the dating/relationships niche. I recommend, if you can, pick one of these three niches that you are somewhat passionate about and you are somewhat knowledgeable about, and start creating content on a regular basis. If you aren't exactly sure where to start, what I recommend is you pick one of those niches and you start looking at channels that are creating content in those particular niches. You want to find people that are creating content in whatever niche you're going into, and you want to create content that is similar to theirs. You want to, of course, put it out there in your own words, make it somewhat, unique to yourself. And then as long as you do this on a consistent basis, then this is what's going to allow you to really build a following, on YouTube. So, in my case, since I am in the make money online niche, since I like talking about affiliate marketing, what I tend to do is I tend to follow a lot of these channels. Like, I watch John Crestani every now and then, fairly often. But then there's other ones like, I watch ODI Productions every now and then as well. Freedom Influencers is another one. Affiliate Marketing MC, I've watched him a few times. There is also another one that I actually watch is named Big Mark. This guy's actually really fun. He also creates a lot of videos about, affiliate marketing and different ways of making money online. But oftentimes what I end up doing is I look at these channels. I'm looking at the videos that they're creating. I'm getting some ideas for, content, and then I take it and I make, videos out of that. So I of course want to, make it, where it's at least somewhat unique. I don't want to, exactly copy, everything completely. It's always important that, when you choose to create content, you don't want to, of course, copy anyone. You always want to make sure that it is content that, it is completely unique to yourself, where you put your own style to it. You take inspiration from other people. You learn from what other YouTubers are doing, but as long as you are putting out content on a regular basis, this is ultimately what's going to allow you to really build a long-term business through the concept of affiliate marketing. So once you start putting up videos, you find the video that you, of course, want to create. Like in this case, this is a video that, ranks really well when I search up Big Mark's name. Once you start recording your videos and you got, videos recorded, then you could, of course, upload them to your YouTube channel. And then when you upload them to your YouTube channel, it's going to ask you for things like, the title. You want to make sure that you take time to do some keyword research. Keyword research is when it's basically search terms that people search up to find particular, pieces of content. Like for example, the phrase "how to make money online" is a keyword. Anything that you could pretty much search into Google or YouTube would be known as a keyword. And what you would ideally want to do in order for your content to, of course, rank in the search engine is that you want to find keywords that have lots of search volume, but also, not as much, in terms of like competition score. So if there's a lot of people, competing for the exact same keyword, like, something like how to make money, that is a generally broad keyword. So I probably wouldn't recommend, going for that, because there is a lot of competition, for that keyword there. So something like this may not be as easy to rank for. But if you go for something more specific, like for instance, how to start affiliate marketing in 2019 for beginners without a website, something like that generally is going to have, less competition. And that's really what I recommend going with. And one other tool that I actually am using here is called vidIQ. This is actually a free tool that allows me to look at what other YouTubers are using, in terms of their keywords, and I could actually target those exact same keywords if I want to, if I feel like they have, if they have a good keyword score. Generally, I like to aim for keywords that oftentimes have a keyword score of higher than 50% out of 100. But then I also like to go with keywords that where the competition score is more in the green. So the lower the competition score is, the easier it is going to be for you to rank for that particular keyword. But that is really the entire strategy. You want to be putting up videos on a regular basis. You want to be targeting keywords that, of course, people are of course searching for and have low competition. The more you do this on a consistent basis, I highly recommend doing this on a consistent basis, because the more you do it, the bigger following you will get in the long term. And what I highly recommend doing is uploading on either a weekly basis, or preferably, if you can, upload daily. As long as you could upload daily, which is something that very, very few people can commit to for 90 days, then your results are going to be extraordinary, pretty much. So there's a saying that goes, if you want to live a life that most people will never have, then you got to do things that most people are not willing to do, or something along those lines. If you do things that most people are not willing to do, you will have the life that most people just cannot, have. So as long as you operate by that specific phrase right there, and you decide to fully commit to this, then this is definitely something that you could turn into a full business. Just by creating free videos. Of course, you want to pick a niche that is in a rather booming period. You want to create content on a regular basis, and the more you do that, the bigger of a following you will build up, and then the easier it's going to be for you to make sales with pretty much any company that you decide to join. Whether it's products on ClickBank, whether you decide to get involved in a network marketing company, whatever it is that you decide to promote, it's going to be much easier for you to get sales with pretty much anything you do. So that is really what it really all comes down to. You need to have a brand that you're building up. And by having that built up, then that's pretty much what's going to allow you to have the long-term results with pretty much anything it is you do. So I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to give this a like if you found it helpful, because it really does help the channel. Leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. If you plan on actually starting a YouTube channel, or if you are creating content on a regular basis currently, be sure to let me know your experience doing that so far. But anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. But if you want to learn more about how to do affiliate marketing long term, and you want to really learn how to create a long-term business online through the concept of affiliate marketing, then I do have a free training I put together, which is the first link in the description. That'll give you access to my 4-day training I put together, which will go more into depth about how to create a long-term business online, something that will truly support you and generate you passive income. So be sure to check out that free training there. But anyways, take care.